Everyone, I'm Jett from Jett Productions here and JD Chromebook Productions. And welcome to this live stream. So, about 4 or 9 in the morning here in the East Coast. About 55 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Humidity 68%. Wind went down. So humidity went up and the wind kind of calmed down. But the wind and the humidity are just gonna, the wind's gonna just pick right back up. It's gonna be 85 degrees Fahrenheit today, and the sunny and humidity is gonna go to 22%. Same thing with tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just figuring to just do the stream for probably like a few hours. Just press the wrong button. So, I know I call it the quiet morning live stream. I'm trying to be quiet. I mean, again, it's 4:09 in the morning, so I don't want to be too loud. As you can see, it's still dark out there. Sunrise will be for another hour or two. Try and plug my computer in, and hopefully I do succeed. There we go. Alright. The moon's rising right now, too. We have the last quarter moon, so that's pretty cool. I don't know how you can see it, but it is rising now. But it's pretty quiet out there. Not really much to hear and see, but I'm just going to kind of keep this stream going for all of you. So, yeah. Or you might hear my clock ticking in the background. I walked into the closet just you're not hearing it tick, tick, tick. So, at least not as much. You don't really hear it, so try to just move into a closet so it's just not ticking in the background. So, don't worry about I haven't put my clock up in about a month or so since we had daylight savings time. And the clock was over my Inspiron, and I didn't really want to put it up on the Inspiron there just in case it falls, because Inspiron is good the computer, so you don't want to have how I'll move it before I put more time with the Inspiron before I put it back up, but just haven't. Too lazy to. Hear a train in the background. I don't know how well you guys can hear that, but there was a little train in the background. I know I'm kind of talking throughout, but not really much to hear right now, so Started talking lower tone voice. So, probably because of, it's quarter after 4 in the morning here. 4:15 now, Eastern Daylight Time. At least according to my alarm clock. Um, besides, no reason to really be loud anyway. Okay, first it's 4 in the morning, but second, just in general, I don't really want to be loud and annoying. So, yeah. Sky's nice and clear from yesterday. We're going to be having, again, 80s today, mid 80s, 85, 86, like 86, 87 degrees Fahrenheit. Which is just, oh, excuse me, hang on. Summer weather right there. And it's basically record high. I mean, we could break some records, possibly, from what I've heard. With this record high temperature, record high heat. And again, you're talking mid 80s, like you're talking summer weather right there. Like literally, me and I both thought we were on summer break today. We were starting a summer break today rather than being spring break. Just because of how warm it's been past few days and how warm it will be. Today and tomorrow. Saturday and Sunday's gonna be like the early 70s. It's gonna kind of cool down a little bit those days, late 60s. We do have a chance of some showers and maybe on Saturday some thunderstorms. So might try to stream that too. But we'll see. Yeah, not making any promises, but we'll see. So wasn't even planning to do this stream, and I just saw it like, oh, and I just saw it at the top of my mind like, oh, well, maybe I should just, since the windows are gonna be open tonight, since it's gonna be warm enough to have my windows open, I figured might as well do a stream if there's any sound, which there isn't really anything here out there. But might hear some birds chirping soon maybe, because again, sunrise will be coming here probably within an hour or two. Right now it's just dark, but it should be sunrise soon, hopefully. There's a train some more. I hear it a little bit more now since it got a little bit louder. We don't really have any train tracks, or at least in my part of town where I live, we don't. I know in like the other part of town, like the eastern part of my town, they do some train tracks there. But at least in my part of town, I haven't really seen any train tracks, but there might be some like off in the distance. But I don't know though. So, someone also just started up their car. Yeah. Someone started up their Ford Explorer, I'm pretty sure. So, and how I know, or it could have been the Hyundai Tucson. I know that because I saw lights flashing there and heard an engine. I'm like, yeah. There's a train somewhere. If somebody one day Tucson's driving away. Excuse me. Maybe a little bit. Not much, but a little bit. It's off to the right of the screen. You probably don't really know how well you can see it, but it's there. So there are a cloud in the sky too. I mean, sunrise gonna be pretty. Sunrise always pretty, but um, it's probably not really gonna be as like colorful. Cause you notice like with clouds, it's more colorful, more vibrant. Rather if it's just the sun coming up, it's still pretty, but it's not really as colorful, and vibrant. I go to the train some more. Train went off more. Yeah, I don't know how well you can hear it, but you might have heard it. They might see like a few little tiny stars in the sky. Of course, they won't appear on camera, but see a few up there. Not many. We don't really get many stars here because obviously, we have a lot of light pollution here, so a lot of lights on. So, we have too much light pollution here, so obviously you can't really see much. But rather than in a area with less lights and it's a little bit more remote, but we'll see a few. That's probably some sort of motorcycle or sports car. Yeah, I feel like I hear this a lot around here because I do have a main road right near my house, and yeah, you hear stuff like that a lot around here. I feel like there it goes. Yeah, you hear that a lot. It could be like 4:26 in the morning, which it is right now, and then you hear that. Now that wasn't too loud and obnoxious. That was some others I've heard, but still kind of loud and obnoxious for 4:30 in the morning. So yeah. Oh, and just to warn you guys who, maybe at some point during the stream, my mom might come up here to take a shower too, so you might hear that in the background. Sorry if you do, because she does do a workout. She's doing one right now. I can hear it. And she's gonna have to take a shower, so. Yeah, so if you hear that in the background, sorry. But, she has to take a shower. I only have one walk-in shower in my house. We have two bathrooms, but our one downstairs. The drainage shot, so we have to hit the whole floor redone and have to get a new drain in. And yeah, that'll cost a lot of money to do that. I think like 10 grand or something. But I know, yeah, it's like 10 grand just to do that. So yeah, and obviously we don't have that kind of money. So yeah, another car don't buy. But point being, my mom might come up here, so you might hear it in the background. So sorry if you do, but there's only so much I can do. So, she has to take her shower. We only have one woman shower in this house. So, just excuse that, please. But yeah, it might happen during the stream, might not. Um, it might though, but most likely. But we'll just have to see. I think my mom started her shift at like 8 or something, so she's probably gonna need to be in there soon. Probably within the next half hour, hour and a half. So yeah, it's about 4:30 in the morning Eastern Daylight Time right now. 1:30 from Central Time, or Pacific Time. Yeah, 1:30 Pacific Time. Excuse me. Yeah, it's 3:30 Central Time, and it's 2:30 Mountain Time. I'm tired. I got up at 4 in the morning to do the stream for all of you. So if you're watching or even just replaying this, even after the stream's long done, just know I did this for all of you. So I do hope you enjoy. So yeah, because I set up a bunch of books and stuff. I have my book set with my table, with my end table. So that's just kind of the setup I've been doing. I know back in June I tried it out, it didn't work that well. But I also realized one of the reasons why I failed when I tried back in June too, is because I think I tried it out for like episode 8 of Stormscapes. Actually, I could try and link that. I might actually try to do that right now. I could just have to find it. But I think it was episode 8. I think 9, and then I think I had an outro or something. I don't know. Let's see. Stream's been going for 22 minutes now. Let's see here. I'm gonna just mute my volume so you don't hear anything. Not like we're really seeing much out there anyways, so I'm just gonna kind of do this for a minute since, I start talking about it. Yeah, it was episode 8. I was trying to set up and... Which actually I'm gonna just put that in the chat right now. But yeah, I was just trying to set it up and then... But I realized then I didn't have enough books compared to now, because now I have more books, and that's why I'm more successful at doing it now, because I have all the books and stuff that I need to be able to do it. Because I think that night there was like a thunderstorm or something, and yeah, I tried to... I think this is the right one, right? Yeah. Just want to make sure these are the right thing. No, they're not. Okay. Yeah, for whatever reason. There we go. Okay. So I kind of retracted it. I'm just going to restart it just so. There we go. Now we have the right link. Excuse all the technical difficulties we're having. Yeah, like I have more books now than I did then in my setup, so at least I'm more successful at setting up now than I was then. Oh geez. I don't know what YouTube is doing right now. This is supposed to be a nice quiet stream, and then here I am trying to fight with YouTube. Because YouTube's being YouTube, and I gotta fight with it. What's that? Excuse me. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah. There we go. I restarted it. There we go. Now I got the right link. Took me a few minutes to get the right link. It's fun, isn't it? You can't really see me. You can kind of see me, but not really all that well. You kind of see me now. Hi, everyone. Here I am. I'm on my bed right now. Yes, I'm wearing an orange shirt, but that sounded weird when I said that, but I really need to know that. But, I figured I'd say it. What's the temperature now? 54 degrees. Humidity 70%, wind is nothing, and then it's just gonna humidity is gonna be like by like 4 o'clock today. It's gonna be 85 degrees. Humidity is gonna be 22%. Wind's gonna be 9. So yeah. I know I also call this a quiet morning live stream when I set this thing up. I might rename it later, maybe. I don't know. I mean, the past couple of live streams I've done within like the past like week or two. I still haven't like my camera a little bit. I still haven't like put a full description for some of them because I've just been too lazy to. I mean, I've had the time. I've been on my spring break, and I still have a couple more days of my spring break. That's another good thing too, at least for me, is that at least we've been on spring break. Me and I have been on spring break past. Me and I have been on spring break the past week because last Thursday when we started. So yeah, we've been on spring break for about a week now. Even though, like I said before, it felt more like summer break than spring break. Let me just see if I can. I don't even know where my brightness button is because I can't really see. There's my brightness button. There we go. Yeah, I kind of see the moon there. Kind of you can't see my finger, but if you look, I guess to like the right of your screen. I'm assuming, yeah, I guess it'd be the right of your screen. Could probably be the opposite of how my live stream looks. There we go. You could probably see the moon there rising. You know, last quarter moon. That's pretty cool. Been streaming for 20 minutes now. It's also pretty cool. Just gonna move my computer over. I feel like it was gonna could have had more potential of falling there. There we go. Yeah, we're all adjusted now. I just want to make sure I'm all adjusted, all good. So I'm just moving it over a little bit more. There we go. If I adjust it again, I'll adjust it again. Excuse me. Sorry if you hear some noise from me. I'm just trying to adjust myself. About 4:42 in the morning. So I might have heard peepers before too. Because I did a little quick bonus flip on this, which I guess I might link in the chat. Linking everything in the chat. It's fun. And I gotta unplug my charger again. But yeah, I know there's an area like a couple yards. Well, I know there's an area a few streets up from me. I kind of like a abandoned like pool, I guess. I'm at like some sort of abandoned house, and then there's a bunch of people living in that. We used to have an old kind of gross pool here too, with a bunch of people in that too. That eventually got taken out, but still though. So yeah, but I thought I might have heard peepers though before, or we saw from the distance. I might have. So, but couldn't quite tell or not. Couldn't quite tell though. Well, I think last night, like kind of like around, like dusk. I think, like dusk, like late after noon, dusk, early night. I think I might have heard some peepers then too. Maybe there's a plane going by too. So now I'm trying to plug back in my computer. Okay. Let's adjust this down a little bit. All right. It's about 4:45 in the morning right now. I think I might be hearing some peepers. Maybe. Or if I am, they're probably off in the distance. Like because literally, like some of those peepers, there's so many peepers in that abandoned pool at that abandoned house. Like I can hear them from here. Some car going by. Can't quite see what it is, but around this time there is a car going by. Yeah, I don't know what kind of car that was. Well, do you see a car with like or do you see a car going by with like some bright, not LEDs, but like xenon lights? I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. Or white incandescent housing lights, I guess. Going by sometime. I think it's like and I'm pretty sure that's what that car was because I do see it go by. So the person that drives that car probably has to go to work around this time. Or they have to go somewhere usually around this time, but probably to work is my guess. I'm pretty sure it might be like a Black Pontiac G5 or like Chevy. Chevy Cobalt, maybe. Could be an SS Bergen possibly. Or also thinking it could have been like Black Toyota Corolla too, but yeah, it looked more coupe like, so I'd say more of a coupe version like the Pontiac G5 or the the Pontiac G5 one came out of the coupe, and then or the coupe version like a Chevy Cobalt, like the FS version, so. But I could be wrong, I don't know. Yes, we're talking about cars on something that's called Stormscapes. I know, it's fun, lovely. And also, the trees and flowers have been blooming past couple of days too, which has been nice. Been very pretty. Well, they bloom earlier this year than last year too. Because last year we had a pretty cold winter. Last winter was pretty frigid. Um, I'd say like last year we were probably about average for the snow we had, but definitely a very cold winter last year. And we did have some above average temperatures like this because we did get into the 70s like this. Um, like literally like around this time last year, like literally it was like April 11th, like April 14th, I think. Like literally the temperatures were getting like the 60s, like even like the late 70s. They didn't get quite to the 80s, but they could have though. And I think it was on April 14th, like it was 78 degrees Fahrenheit that day. Really hot, and the sun was just shining down. But I think there was humidity in the air though, because we did have a thunderstorm later that day, and there was a low pressure. Um, and it just and then once the rain, because it was very hot that day and it felt hot. But once like the rain came down, um, it got much cooler out. And the temperature got down to like 56 degrees Fahrenheit. So got cooler then. There's a car and airplane going by. But as I was saying, um, yeah, I think it got cooler then, and the temperature kind of dropped like below average. I remember, um, like April 17th last year, which was Easter for any of you that celebrate Easter. Um, it was like 56. No, it was only 47 degrees Fahrenheit that day. It was kind of cloudy. It was kind of cold. Well, it was probably cloudy. I mean, the sun did come out that day, from what I remember, but yeah, it's probably cloudy. Only 47 degrees Fahrenheit, which is well below average for especially like mid-April. Um, so yeah, it was pretty cold. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, of course the trees did eventually bloom, but it took them longer last year because last year was a colder year than this year. I mean, last year did have a very above average summer though for temperatures, and a lot of places did, but like all across the world did. But um, like winter was kind of cold. Like winter was cold. Spring was kind of all over the place. I mean, we had a couple of above average days. Um, a couple below average days. It was mainly average. It took a little while for it to get to average because it went to above average and below average. But eventually, by like the end of April, kind of evened out to average. So, like the last week or two of it. So, last year. So, from what I remember, it eventually kind of evened out a little bit. So, yeah. And it was mainly like in the 60s most of the time after that. I just try and move this over a little bit so it doesn't feel like it's falling. Not that it is, but just want to be safe about it. So it's about 4:52 in the morning, so or always Eastern Daylight Time it is. So we do about 8 minutes till 5. So sunrise should be coming here hopefully real soon, or at least dusk. Yeah, I swear I might hear like a peeper or something off in the distance somewhere. I'm pretty sure that's what I hear, but could be wrong. Excuse me. Here in our training distance, or at least I did there for a second. So, I'm gonna hear a train again. It's a little more off the distance, but probably a little bit of a train though. Also, my charging light just went blue, and it's kind of bright. It's brighter than the orange, so that's nice. Like on my Chromebook, it just went blue, so yeah, it's nice and bright now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I definitely hear peepers. Um, Again, it could be a band pool there, like I've been mentioning. Doesn't really sound like a crazy lot of peepers, but still sounds like one, I would say at least, or a few. I don't know. I'm not an expert on peepers or frogs or anything, but yeah, they are cute though, which is awesome. They're also a big part of the LGBTQIA community, plus community too. So yeah, big frog, yay, yay! But they're queer. It's awesome. So yay. Yeah, frogs are a big part of the community. It's awesome. Colorful frogs or gay frogs. I mean, there are gay koalas out there, and they actually prefer it that way because the male and the female koalas don't really like each other all that much. And then you got lesbian penguins, which is just awesome to see. I always love seeing gay and lesbian animals or trans animals. It's awesome. Where animals are just part of the community in general. It's awesome. Yeah, I definitely hear beepers. I feel like it's not really quiet when I first started this stream. It's still quiet, but at least you have this peepers going, or with some pretty sure they're peepers. Yeah, I feel we have a little bit more sound now than we did earlier in the stream. I mean, yeah, I got me talking, but I feel like we're a little bit more quiet. Beginning of the stream, probably streamed for like almost an hour now. I'd say, or 45 minutes, but yeah. About 5 o'clock in the morning now. Eastern Daylight Time, 2 o'clock Central Time. Not Central Time. No, it's 2 o'clock Pacific Time. I don't know why I keep on saying Central Time. Again, I'm not the most awake, everyone, so just excuse me if I mess up on something. 2 o'clock Pacific Time. No, it's 4 o'clock Central Time. And it's 3 o'clock Mountain Time. Yeah, I don't know why I keep on doing that, but I do. So just excuse me for that, please. Because for some reason I keep on thinking Central Pacific, which it's not. I don't know, but just excuse me for that, please. 5:01 now, though. But yeah, at least Eastern time it is. Actually, no, that might not be a peeper now that I think of it. Yeah, it could be, but it might actually be a bird, maybe, though. Not really many birds I hear chirping right now, but it might be like just one bird just chirping, chirping, chirping. Okay, I could be wrong. I'm not an expert in this type of stuff, but it's kind of my assumption. Again, if any of you want to weigh in with my own conversations I'm having with myself while I'm doing this stream, um, of all of you, watching and listening, feel free to suggest anything in the comments below, or well, in the comments below, if you're watching this in the replay, or in the chat if you're watching this live. So, I think when I first started this stream, I think someone hopped on for a few seconds and then I hopped back off. Just got adjusting my computer again. Yeah, because these books are kind of messed up here because of me moving my computer on and off to link something in the chat. And now I feel like it's going to fall, which would be really bad. I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't, obviously. No enjoy watching this right now live. But yeah, feel free to suggest anything. If you're either watching this live, I mean, no one's watching this live right now, but, maybe if someone just hops on, feel free to suggest anything in the chat, or in the comments below, if you're watching this in replay. Just as long as, you're not rude or anything, I'll take a look at them. Do like seeing your comments. So excuse me. That bird just kind of stopped. I'm pretty sure it was a bird or a peeper or whatever it was. Oh no, sorry, back up again. There, I'm like, kind of stopped there for a second. I'm like, yeah, it stopped. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just a bird. I thought it was a peeper for whatever reason, but nah, it's a bird though. Although the peeper, you hear multiple of them, not just a few, or at least that's my assumption. At least in my experience, at least from that abandoned pool. From here, from where that abandoned pool is, a few streets up from me. Like, if the peepers are all going off, like, you can hear them from here. How loud they are and how many there are in that pool. But yeah, it's probably just like a bird or something. An airplane going by. Songbird right there. Well, I mean, I call it that. Because, it's singing its song. I still hear that one chirping in the background, but I just heard another one. Probably on a tree somewhere. So, since they're a bird, singing its song. Even though it's not sunrise quite yet, but sunrise definitely is coming in 5:06 right now, Eastern Daylight Time. 2:06 Pacific Time. Gee, I finally got it right there. On my game there, but just her bird singing its song. Well, the birds also might think also it's like the sun's also starting to come up now, which it isn't. I mean, it will be coming up here real soon, but like sometimes at like 4 or 5 in the morning, you might hear like some birds tweeting or singing their songs. The reason for that is because again, all the light pollution, like kind of all that light pollution, like at night that you have. Again, not a complete expert on this stuff. I'm trying to think of the words, but like a bird's vision, I guess, is like kind of like different than human bird vision. So, like, there's kind of like, I guess, like a haze or something like in the sky. Again, I could be describing this completely wrong, but from what I remember, could be describing this completely wrong, and please correct me if I am. But I'm trying though. But I think it's kind of like a little bit of haze in the sky or something from like all the artificial light, the light pollution. And then like since like birds vision's a little bit different than humans, they kind of like see that I guess in the sky and they think like, oh, it's morning, oh, it's daytime, even though it's really not yet. It still might be in another hour or two, but yeah, not daytime quite yet. It's still kind of dark. Haven't heard too many birds yet, but we probably will be hearing some more here soon. Okay, if I'm correct on, excuse me, again, if I'm wrong on anything, like if I'm wrong on any information, feel free to correct me in the comments below. If you're watching some replay or if you're watching this live, feel free to correct me because would be greatly appreciated. Like just on anything I say, not just like what we were talking about with the birds think it's day. It's really not because of all the artificial lighting. But excuse me, there. But yeah, if I'm wrong on any information, feel free to correct me. I'll be happy to hear it. So I tried my best, but I also am human too, so I might be wrong with some information. But I do try though. But if I'm wrong on anything, feel free to correct me. As long as you're respectful about it and you're not rude, then I'll look at it and I'll take your suggestion, or well, take there's some more birds, but I'll definitely there's another train noise in the background. I'm getting distracted from what I'm trying to say, but if I'm definitely wrong on like anything, like definitely feel free to correct me, please, because it would be appreciated. So I try to be correct with my information and stuff, but sometimes I slip up, or sometimes information like changes, or I just completely forget that information, forget to mention it, or sometimes I mix it up as well. So do feel free to correct me on anything. As long as you're respectful about it and you're not rude or nasty, then I'll take a look at it. So yeah. There's some more train noises in the background. I'm all taking a shower right now, so please do excuse some of the noise from that. There's a car going by. Where's my at the top of my like tripod stand? Almost knocked over my flashlight. Just trying to adjust my banks. I feel like just these top books are kind of all screwed up because of me moving things around. I just want to make sure nothing falls. So, just streaming for over an hour now. Still see the moon. It's getting higher in the sky now. Kind of moves off a little bit to the right of the screen, the right of the sky, which I guess would be like south. Moved up a little bit higher in the sky too. Again, last quarter moon. And I'll be out for shower probably like about like 10-15 minutes or so. Should be done. So this isn't gonna be going on for super duper long. But again, just excuse the noise and stuff. So. So I might be hearing some more birds out there. Or at least I might have off in the distance. Now we're going to be hearing some more of them because again, it's going to be sunrise here soon on the East Coast. About 5:19 Eastern time right now. Another plane going by. And another car. Just heard another bird. I know I'm kind of narrating everything, but just in case you don't hear it from the noise from the shower, and just in general, just feel like it. Even though I will try to be quiet some parts, but I guess I'm just gonna be kind of talking throughout the stream, because why not, and just kind of keep myself entertained. So while I'm doing this, yeah, and just in general, it's just nice to talk to all of you. So yeah, I definitely am starting to see a little bit of pink over on the horizon right now. So a little bit blue in the sky. So definitely should be dusk here probably real soon. Another plane going by. Another plane going by. Yeah, definitely I'm starting to see a little bit pink, yellow, and blue on the horizon and the sky. Maybe a little, maybe even a tint of green. So yeah, it definitely is gonna be dusk here, like real soon. So definitely already is starting to get a little bit lighter, always from what I can see. Excuse me. And it's probably all the way to the right of the screen. The curtain's not blocking it. Right side of the screen. Just heard some more birds right there. And yeah, it was a plane going by. Another plane going by. A lot of planes out here, seems like. Yeah. Another bird right there. There goes all the birds. Here are all of them now. About 5:29 in the morning Eastern Daylight Time, 2:29 Pacific Time. And if it got right that time, yeah. The birds are chirping now. If I just keep on wanting to move over for whatever reason too. The books and my camera and stuff. well, not camera. Well, I'm using a computer, but I'm using my Chromebook to do this. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, my mom's done the shower now too, so this will be a little bit quieter now. I hear the birdies. Okay, sorry about my adjusting. I feel like this keeps on wanting to move the top books on my setup. Probably because I kept on sliding them around and when I was trying to link all that stuff in the chat earlier. And yeah, so sorry if I keep on trying to adjust these. There we go. I've been streaming for an hour and 20 right now. And there's a bird right there. Trying to be quiet, thinking all the birds. Still might talk some, but probably want to hear some more of the bird noises, so be a little bit more quiet. Probably around dusk now, or we're almost to dusk. About 5:30 in the morning here, Eastern Daylight Time. Again, just to clarify that. I do live in Northwest New Jersey, so yeah. Pretty happy bird. crack in my hand. Well, happy birds though. Yeah, it's definitely dusk at this point. Can see more red. I feel like it's kind of orange. Kind of a little bit of yellow. Kind of like green. And like course blue sky. Not how I can see it, but it's in that direction. That was kind of like a tilted angle, but because I mean, yes, the sunrise is in the east, but that's technically like more like the northeast. So, or at least from my knowledge, it's the northeast. So, yeah, well, it's kind of point being, it's kind of like a tilt from here. So, yeah. I mean, I could try and tilt the camera, but I could just try and have it like this, but then it gets like the window frame and shot, and I also don't know how that would work out exactly, because half the computer kind of like up in the air would kind of be just hanging to nothing. So yeah, I'm just gonna just kind of keep the camera looking, just kind of like, you probably can see my hand in here, but just kind of keep it looking this way. Well, then also you can kind of see the moon off to the side too. So perfect. Well, I don't know how well I can see it now, since the moon's kind of like southeast right now. The sunrise is technically northeast, or at least I'm pretty sure from my knowledge that's northeast. I mean, yeah, sunrise is definitely to the east, but I think it's a little bit more to the northeast from what I've observed. It's definitely in the east, so either way. But the moon's kind of a little more in the southeast, kind of rose in the east a little bit. I don't know how well I can see the moon right now. Yeah, you can kind of see a little bit of the light on the left of your screen. Still see the moon on the right, which I'm surprised you can. Kind of, it's definitely getting further and further away, but yeah, I can still see it pretty well. So got a pretty good balance of the sunrise and the moon there. So I dig it. It works out pretty well. Yeah, it's cool. It's definitely dawn at this point. Did I also say dusk before too? Because I feel like I probably did, knowing me. But yeah, it's dawn now. It's not dusk, it's dawn. Yeah, dusk is like towards the end of the day, right before right after sunset. And dawn is at the beginning of the day, right before sunset. So the period between, well, dawn's the period between like the train, kind of period between like night and then morning, and dusk is the period between like afternoon and then night. So yeah. Got a lot of happy birds chirping. Just kind of doing some little adjustments here. Yeah, I might be doing that a little bit just to make sure everything's, maybe where I want them to be. So it's not like sliding, and just also just so in case, it falls, which I don't think that will happen, but still, you never know. So much water left in my water bottle. And lips are also like really chapped right now too, because there's not much humidity in the air. Oh yeah, more humidity now. It's about 68% last time I checked. Speaking of which, why don't we check on what the weather is right now? We'll do that. So I haven't done that in a little while. Bright. You probably can see. Yeah, it's about 52 degrees right now. Humidity 70%. Wind is 0 miles per hour, which again, the humidity will go up. I mean, the humidity will go down later today, and then the wind will go up later today. Just want to make sure that link works. Yeah, it works. Just want to make sure. Okay, sometimes these Google weather links are really, really long, so yeah. Now I gotta go find my charger again. Since it dropped on the ground, so good for me. And I gotta set this back up too, so just gotta make sure it's positioned correctly. Yeah, it is, so I have to put this up a little bit just so it's out of the way more. Yeah, it's positioned fine, so I'm just gonna turn the brightness down now. I'm gonna try to find my charger. There it is. My computer's fully charged anyways, but it's been fully charged for a little while now, but so just knock the room off. Oh, that's nice. Just want to make sure my computer's charging and it's not. So I gotta adjust gotta turn my charger the other way now. Should be charging now, hopefully. Yeah. I have a full battery anyway, but just want to keep it charging just so I don't have to worry about dying on me. I don't think that really would happen during this stream, but I mean, it's fully charged now, like I said before, but still, you don't know. Got a nice red color on the horizon. Should be seeing the sun here real soon. Again, it's about dawn right now. About 5:47 Eastern Daylight Time. see some of the light from the horizon, how reflecting off the lake. Since, I mean, yes, the trees are starting to bud, like I said earlier in the stream, but still can see the lake from here a little bit. Cause I do the lake in my town. I mean, I am on a hill, but I can still see a little bit of it. See some of the light reflecting off of it, from the sky. So, figured I'd just mention that. These are pictures of the sunrise. Well, the start of sunrise. The moon. My LCD monitor on my if you go on my camera looks more orange. Looks sort of like and white in there or something. I don't know, but mainly like orange and blue. So real light. Well, actually, no, it's looking a little bit more like that. The red tint's starting to go away a little bit, but there's still a little bit of it left. I have like orange, a little bit of some green and yellow tints here and there, and then of course blue because it's the blue sky. Still very nice. I like to take a picture of sunrise and the sunsets. So, I mean, this one isn't going to be as vibrant as, say, like if there's a bunch of clouds in the sky, because there's more clouds in the sky. It'd be a little bit more vibrant, but it's still going to be pretty nonetheless. So, yeah. Yesterday's sunrise, there's some clouds in the sky because yesterday, like at the beginning, like around like sunrise, a little bit cloudy. But there was an area of the clouds like where it was like all orange. I think there was a little bit of red, maybe some purple in there, where like the sun was excuse me, where the sun was rising and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty. Eventually, all the clouds, all dissipated, and it was just nice and sunny and blue yesterday, and things like that again today and tomorrow. And we're gonna be mid-80s, like I've mentioned earlier in the stream. I might try to do a pre-record episode of Stormscapes a little bit later today, but I'm gonna be quiet now, so enjoy some more of the sounds, or at least for right now. I'm gonna be quiet. Yeah, I'm gonna be quiet so you can listen to some of the sounds. So yeah. Just saw a bird fly across there. Yeah, I know I said be quiet, but Yeah, I'm gonna try to be a little bit quieter. Again, I'm gonna still talk here and there, but like I've been doing, just not gonna really talk as much. Just so you can hear some more of the sounds. I'm gonna be quiet now. Excuse my hands cracking in the background if you hear them. About 6:03 in the morning right now. Sun should be coming up here real soon. Probably for at least the next 10 minutes, I would say. Probably like not, if not, maybe like next 15 or 20. So that's kind of my estimate. So I probably could just look up when the sun rises, but I'll just kind of leave it here and we'll just see. The frames in the shot. All right. You can see more of the moon now. Yeah, sorry, the frames in the shot because it was darker before, so I might actually whip this up a little bit more so it's not big of an issue. I might actually just close this current up just so it's out of the way more. I don't think the other one's in the way as much, but the other one's still kind of in the way. I might actually just close both these curtains up. I kind of opened them up before, but actually I might just close them up now just so they're not in the way as much. I'll move this over a little bit too, shift it over slightly. I don't even know which. All right. Yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, there's only so much I can do, so just trying to. Yeah, sorry, the frame's kind of in the way. Yeah, there's only so much I can really do though. It is very pretty out there though. Sorry, my head got in there. I'm just trying to make some adjustments to this. All right. I'll just kind of leave it like that. Just drop one of them. That was what that noise was. Yeah. Well, hopefully I have a little bit of a better view now. I washed my hands there for a minute. So. start to see a little bit more red on the horizon. Sun should be coming up here soon. It's about 6:21 Eastern Daylight Time. Nice and bright out there now. Sun should be coming up. I should be over the horizon like sometime soon. Probably in the next like 5, 10, at most 15 minutes is my estimate. So yeah, 6:21 Eastern Daylight Time. So I'm starting to. I did see a little bit of red. So sun should be coming up over the horizon here soon. We have a lot of hills in my area too, so this other also could be kind of like blocking the sun from our view too. So I do with an area of higher elevation. I do live up on a hill, so kind of factor that into consideration a little bit as well. So, but definitely is nice and bright out there now. Pick something. I have a bunch of Legos on my floor that I still need to clean up at some point. So yeah, just pick something. Yeah, so this will be coming up here any minute now. It's about 6:27 Eastern Daylight Time. We've been going with this stream for over 2 hours now. You know, yeah, yeah, this one definitely should be coming up here within like the next few minutes or so. You know, kind of seeing like a bright red spot. I'm trying to paint a picture of it. Yeah, I see like a bright red spot. So yeah, it should be coming up here. So yeah, there's the sun. It's nice and bright now. In orange for the moment, since we can see it now. Just came over the horizon. Um, Nice bright sun. Beautiful. About 6:30, 6:31 Eastern Daylight Time. How much? I'm going for an hour and 21 minutes. And sorry about the frame here. I'm actually just moving my table over slightly. Hopefully, just trying to adjust it, but yeah, there's the sun right there. Nice and bright, very bright. So very pretty sunrise. And sorry about all the technical difficulties I've been having with this thing. I'm trying to get a decent position and been kind of having to fight with it a little bit. So I'm just gonna move this up a little bit. But yeah, sun's out now, nice and bright. I'll probably keep this stream going for a little bit longer. I mean, we've already been going for a little under 2.5 hours now. Been going since like 4 in the morning, so and now it's 6:30. So yeah, a little under 2.5 hours. I'll still keep this stream going for a little bit longer, maybe till 7 o'clock Eastern time. Maybe. But yeah, I'll keep this stream going for a little bit longer. Yeah. Take some more pictures. Okay, I'm still trying to do some little adjustments here just to make the view a little better. Yeah, I'm trying. Not the greatest, but I'm just trying with what I got. So, yeah. just seeing some more pictures. Give her a little bit of a woodpecker. Definitely. Sure. So I'm gonna probably end off the stream, guys. Hope that all of you enjoyed the stream. Been streaming for probably about 2 hours and 45 minutes now. So yeah, almost 3 hours. So yeah, I hope that all of you guys enjoyed this stream. Sorry, my hair is kind of interesting. It's kind of sticking up back here. But anyways, I hope that all of you enjoyed this stream. I'll see all you guys next time. Bye, everyone.